As someone who has been filmed by a racist neighbour, a white British guy who filmed me and my husband and my children without my consent and was racist, I did all the right things. I did all the right things. I went to the police, I reported it, and I was told, sorry, there's nothing we can do. You can record anyone in a public space. That is disgusting what these two women did in Dubai. And had this man had the same accountability in the UK, then other people won't be doing things like that. It's disgusting the amount of people that go to the gym and fat shame and film larger people in the gym working out and upload it to TikTok like it's some kind of joke. Like, it is disgusting to do that to another human being. Doesn't matter where you're from, doesn't matter what you think whether you think it's funny, ha ha, he, don't do it. We have rights as a human being. Don't do things like that. You shouldn't be able to do that. And if you're not going to respect the rules in another person's country, don't go. If you are uncomfortable with the Muslim way of life, then don't go to a Muslim country on holiday. What, it's all good when you want a little suntan, babe, but you just can't deal with the religion and the culture. Stop it, okay? And if you are one of those people, no, you are not allowed in any Muslim country. Don't go Turkey, don't go to Morocco, don't go to Dubai, don't go, okay? Stick to Benidorm, babe.
Hey guys, welcome back again to the channel. It's so good to have you. Thank you so much for clicking when you saw this video. So there's this woman who went to Dubai, and started filming a woman on hijab, and they're not having it, right? I think they got arrested in Dubai as well. So let's go ahead and look at what these creators have to say concerning this. Then we'll come back and talk more. Let me know what your thoughts are in the comments, and please do subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and give this video a thumbs up.
Right, it's happened again, isn't it? It's happened again. Someone in Dubai is facing jail for doing something stupid. A UK citizen, again, is facing jail for doing something stupid in Dubai. Listen, Dubai don't play when it comes to its rules. I'm going to break it down to you, tell you what happened, because people need to understand, right? So basically, these two girls were out in Dubai living their best lives, right? They're sitting down, they're eating food. They see this lady, she's a local lady. Now, she is wearing a full veil cover up, okay? She's eating with her husband, she's minding her business. Now, every time that she eats, she lifts her veil and she eats her food. These two girls proceed to laugh at her and video her and then put her on social media and blast her. Firstly, she's in her own country. It's a Muslim country, so she's allowed to wear a veil, okay? And she's minding her own business. This woman goes to the authorities and complains to the authorities that they were taking images of her and uploading them without her permission. Now, again, this is illegal in Dubai. This is illegal, okay? Maybe in the UK you can get away with that kind of thing, babe, but in their own country you cannot. So what happens? They get arrested. Why? Because they did something that was against the rules. Now everyone's in uproar. Why? Why? These girls should have mind their own business. If you're not used to seeing people covered up, wearing hijabs, wearing full veil, why are you going to a Muslim country? Leave people alone. Do not act in a way that you would act at home and think that it's okay to do it in other people's country. Dubai does not play. And if you are not a person that likes to follow rules, and if you're a person that is ignorant enough to do something like that, then you deserve to go to jail.
All right, y'all. Let's talk about the women who were arrested in Dubai for filming women who they did not have permission to film. If you are traveling, it is extremely important for you to know the rules and the laws of the country that you are visiting. Point blank, period. You cannot go into somebody else's country doing what you want to do. You cannot be disrespectful. In countries like Dubai, like, they take their privacy very serious and they value their personal space. So if you are thinking about traveling to Dubai and you are afraid to travel because you don't want to get in trouble, All you have to do is look up the laws, respect the laws, respect the culture, and you won't have any issues. I have been to Dubai 3 times, and each time I've been, I came back home and I was completely fine. Why? Because I followed the rules and the laws of the country. You cannot invoke your own personal feelings and wants and desires onto other people in these countries. It's important for you to respect where you are. I want you guys to be safe. I think everybody should visit Dubai at least once in their lifetime, but don't let this situation deter you. All you have to do, look up the rules, respect the laws and the traditions, and you will be just fine.
Let's talk about the fact that women who wear the hijab or the niqab have constantly been dehumanized in the Western world. I'm sure you've seen the video that's gone viral of 2 tourists making fun of a woman who's wearing the niqab in the UAE. These women have been arrested because 1, it's illegal to record a woman without their consent in the UAE, and 2, they're making fun of a religious practice. What's really interesting is that the UAE is a Muslim country. So for a Western individual to come into that country and think that they have a right to make fun of Muslim attire, no. And the thing is, this isn't even new. Women who wear the hijab have been dehumanized for as long as the Western world has had any interaction with the Arab and Muslim world. They're constantly portrayed in media as either victims, as oppressed by their husbands, as terrorists themselves. And I think what really angers a lot of Muslim people and people around the world is the fact that wearing a hijab is a choice. And what I really want to highlight in this narrative is that imagine living in the West, knowing that when people look at you, they think you're oppressed, they think that you're the victim of someone, they think that you need saving and only the Western white man can do that. Imagine still having the strength and power to wear that hijab proudly every time you walk out your house. I need you to understand that the choice to wear a hijab is so much bigger and so much harder than most people think. Catherine Bullock in 2000s put it so eloquently when she said, unfortunately, the narrative is, oh, the hijab is oppressive, look at the Taliban, rather than, oh, look, the Taliban are oppressing women by forcing them to wear the hijab. But many women in Egypt choose to wear the hijab. In Islam, we've always been taught about the power and strength of Muslim women. Aisha radiallahu anha, the Prophet's wife, peace be upon him, was educated, was a trader, made a lot of her own money. And this is over 1,400 years ago. Forget that in this Western civilized world, women weren't allowed to work until very recently.
So, you guys, whenever you're going to another man's country, you need to find out what their laws are. You need to find out the culture of that country. Don't just go to people's country and film them without asking questions, without knowing if it's right or wrong. If it's okay in your country, that does not mean it is still okay in that country. You need to really ask questions. Ask questions from your embassy. Ask questions from people who have traveled to that country. Ask questions from the locals of that country to find out if it's good or not. If you saw this video, right, it's really disgusting. Like, how do you film somebody who is eating? Like, she's literally eating and she has no idea that you're filming her. There was nothing like, there was nothing to show that you were filming her. You never took any permission from her to film her, and all of a sudden you are still posting it online. Like, after filming, you posted online. That's PS. Like, seriously. And now you're expecting them not to arrest you. I see some of you saying, oh, that's them being overly that the law is just too much and all that. That's the law of the country. That is how they are. You don't tell people how to act in their own country. They have a culture. They have their pattern of life. They have their own way of life. And when you get there, you're supposed to obey that. If it's okay to film in the UK, I don't think it's okay to film people in Dubai, right? You should have asked first. You should have find out first. And laughing at somebody, like, how do you film somebody and laugh at the person at the same time? You are making mockery of the woman that she's wearing what? Or you're making mockery of her the way she's eating. Like, if you see that video, it's so annoying, you guys. It's really annoying. I don't know why people are doing this. Okay, whenever they travel to other countries, they go to other countries, they're always doing this. They are always trying to, take a picture or do a video that they're going to post online. You see this social media thing, I think people should just know how they control themselves around social media. You want to trend and you're looking for your next trending video should be somebody's life on socials and the person is not even aware that you're filming them. You need to ask questions whenever you want to do some of this nasty thing that some of you do whenever you travel to other people's country, right? Anyway, guys, let me know what your thoughts are in the comments. Okay, let's have that conversation in the comment section. And please do subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up so that more people can see it. I look forward to seeing you guys on my next video. Bye, guys.